Bonnie is in the hallway. I don't know if that means Foxy won't. Oh, he went. Huh? You want to run that past me one more time? He's still just sitting there staring at us because we're back on playing the game FNAF Abandoned Dreams. This is one I played like a couple days ago, and I actually thought it was pretty fun. And I asked if you guys wanted me to do another part. You guys said sure, and so here we are. And kind of a fun fact, the creator of the game actually commented on that last video, so I thought that was kind of fun. But anyway, we're back, and we're just going to be doing, one last part and just kind of seeing how far we can get into this, because I actually do like it. It's pretty fun. So let's just get right on into things. We don't waste time on these intros. Hi, fellas. Good to see you again. Hopefully this time, you don't just come barging into my room. That'd be nice, because that's what happened last time. But, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to close that because we listened to it last time. Basically, this night... Okay, so, or how this game works, you can't sit on the cameras too long, because they drain power. And last night, Foxy shows up, and, let's just say some shenanigans ensued. And we'll just leave it at that. So we're going to try to get through this night, and then just kind of see how far we can really get. But, yeah, I really do like this. There are some things, that I didn't overly enjoy, or I don't know how to word it correctly. But obviously no game is ever perfect, but I did really enjoy it. I think it was great. And it's really underrated. Like I don't see like anybody making videos on this game. So thought I'd, give it at least a little bit more attention, acknowledgement, however you want to word that. Yeah, that was kind of a weird silent moment there for a second. But yeah, we was basically just kind of waiting for everybody to show up. Foxy will do his thing. He'll be like, ah, ha, 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 I'm a pirate. And he'll show up. We gotta wait for Bonnie. Bonnie's right there. Okay. I'm gonna replace the light bulb. Okay, Bonnie's here. Okay. So yeah, the interesting thing is that they don't, is that you just have to hold the door closed. I like it. It's definitely like a very, regular FNAF fan game in terms of like the gameplay is pretty much the same, but I do like some of the different mechanics, like the fact that it's not just push a button and the door closes. I do like that. And this light bulb thing is actually kind of interesting. I wish they told you that. Like, that's my biggest thing, is that it doesn't come up. You're just supposed to figure that out. And it really confused me the first time. But once I know that what I'm supposed to do, it's really not that bad. I feel like this night's going to involve a lot of not being on the cameras. Because I'm trying to save my camera power battery thing. The percentage up here. Who moved? Hang on. Hang on. Who moved? Bonnie's here already. Jiminy Christmas. He is one fast bunny. Is he gone already? He's a fast bunny. Holy, he's just running around. This guy needs to... What the heck was that? What was that beeping? Hello? What was that beeping? That was a noise I did not like. Was that Foxy? No, he's still sitting there. He's just chilling, like we are. I thought he would have been active by now, but maybe because I keep looking at his camera, he's not moving. I don't know. So I really felt like Man, Bonnie just shows up out of nowhere. We really gotta be on it. We really gotta be on him. He just pops up out of nowhere. I didn't even know he was there. Okay, Foxy's on the move. We gotta be ready for Foxy. Not for Freddy yet, though. We don't need to be ready for Freddy. Okay. I don't want to use up all the camera because I also have to recharge this at the end of the night. So I'd rather not use up all of the camera battery. It's only 3 a.m. Jiminy Christmas. Chica's here. I think? Is she not here? Look, she's outside my door. Does that not count as outside my door? I don't know. Chica's weird. I don't like Chica. I'm hearing breathing. Okay, the Foxy's moving. Foxy's about to go. Okay. Bonnie's also close. Foxy's here. Okay, Foxy's gone. Chica's just sitting here. Is she supposed to be doing something? She's just kind of sitting here. Bonnie's here. What is happening? Chica's just sitting there like she's not actually doing anything. Does she not? Does she not attack? Or do I have to constantly close the door on her? I got no clue. I'm so confused. One might say I'm even bamboozled. Oh, now she's on my door. Oh. It's like a perfectly timed cut right as she hits the door. Okay, so she has another phase till she hits the door. Okay, how do I do this again? Shift is hide. Okay. An endo will pop up behind me and be like, boo, and you gotta hide. That's what happens during this. You just gotta sit here, wind up these cameras, and then do that. Okay, I don't see an endo. I don't know if more will show up. I don't know. Or if he'll show up in different places. I'm not sure. One might even say I'm uncertain. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just get this one at the max. Come on, there we go. Okay. I don't see an endo. Hey, I see an endo. I think he left. Okay. So yeah, he basically just shows up. He goes like, hey, it's me. Except he doesn't actually say it's me because, you know, FNAF. And then he'll go away. This part's not too bad. I like that there's some subtle ambiance noises. I think the previous one was like super quiet. I heard a tink. Like a little chime. But I'm not seeing anything. Okay. I think it was like super quiet last time. So I don't know what was up with that. But this one at least has like a subtle hum. Maybe I was just deaf. I forgot about the flashbang. That's okay. You know, I do give this game credit where credit is due. When it goes to 6 a.m., it does not flashbang you. And that is really nice. Because I have played too many countless FNAF fan games where it hits 6 a.m. and instead of being like, hey, it's 6 a.m., it's like, boom! We just blinded you.
Hello, welcome to your third shift. If you can hear this, then you're doing great, and whatever you're doing is working.
It is working.
I forgot to mention another camera you need to keep an eye on is the power room. So make sure nobody that breaks in tries to turn off your cameras. Leave that an alarm system to scare them off. Use it if needed. Alright, good night.
That's a nice, short, sweet phone call. Okay, so we have four cameras to add to our cycle routine. We got Foxy, these hallways, and then there. Okay. Hello? Somebody in my hallway already? Foxy's on the move. Okay. I'm hearing noises though. I'm hearing noises I don't like. Foxy is moving fast. Where was this last night? He didn't move till like 4 a.m. Why is he moving so fast now? What is this guy's problem? It's almost like he wants to kill me. Foxy's really about to attack. Okay. Bonnie is in the hallway. I don't know if that means Foxy won't. Oh, he went. Huh? You want to run that past me one more time? You're telling me he went down the other hallway? How on this good green earth was I supposed to know he was going to do that? I thought he only went down the left hallway. What is this thing in FNAF in real time? How was I supposed to know he was going to go down this hallway? I didn't know that. Jiminy Christmas. Jumpin' James. Alright, well now that I know that, now I know to keep an eye out on this door too. I feel like if I could, you know, suggest one cool detail would be to have like these have windows and you could like see the animatronics standing outside your door and that's how you know they're there. Because I mean, I like having the cameras on the doors, it's really nice. But I feel like that would also be kind of a cool atmospheric thing to like look in there and you can see like Chica's eyes peering back at you or something like that. It'd be kind of cool. They're also making a, the person who made this is making a second one, which seems very FNAF 2 inspired, and while it's not out yet, I'm definitely going to play it when it's done. Because if it's anything like this, it's going to be fun. And just because I have critiques of a game doesn't mean it's not fun. After all, I mean, JR's is one of my favorite FNAF fan games. And it's JR's, and people don't like that game. And it's got JR's has a whole bunch of issues with it, but I love JR's. It was tons of fun. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I just played again at some point. Just for the fun of it. Is he here? You fox. Okay, I think he's gone. Chica is still just sitting there menacingly. Well, my bad. Standing there menacingly. Just gonna replace the light bulb. Okay, Bonnie's on his way. Chica's here. She was here. She was there. You saw her. She was right there. Wow, that was fast. At least I got to see her jump scare. The first time, I didn't know about the light sources, so the light went out. And then I got jump scared by Chica, but it was just a dark screen. So I got jump scared by a blank screen. Which is not the first here on the channel, surprisingly. I have been jump scared by plenty of random things. And I've even jump scared myself a couple times. Like, not like running into an animatronic jump scare, but like, I've done something that's made something that I've gotten jump scared by. That makes sense, right, guys? I'm not crazy. Alright. Let's see if we can do this one last time. I don't know if we can. They're acting a lot more quirky than they were last time. But maybe, just maybe, if we put our hearts and souls into this, we might be able to get through this. What was that? You're here. You got here fast. You weren't even here last time. You didn't even show up. Actually, you were in the hallway. But you didn't do anything. You just kind of appeared and left. Actually, I think Chica jump scared me before he could get to my office. Okay. Foxy's just sitting there. It is currently 1 a.m. Let's run back the routine. Okay. The hard part is that the camera goes all like no signal on every time an animatronic moves, not just to that specific camera. So it does make it a little bit harder to tell like where people are moving to, but it's not that bad. I do look forward to seeing the changes and what the second one's going to be. I'm kind of hyped. One might say I'm even excited. Okay, we need to really keep an eye out on Chica, because she kind of just... Bonnie wasn't even in the hallway. Does Bonnie just teleport? Foxy's moving. Does Bonnie just teleport? Is that something he does? Is Bonnie just a teleporter? Is he an Enderman? Or any other thing that teleports? I don't know. I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. Alright, is somebody gonna do something? Is someone gonna do something here any day now? Okay, Chica's here. You're not getting me this time, you chicken. Okay, Foxy should be moving any second now. Any second, any day now. Yep. I don't know which door. It was the right door. I got it. I was a little worried. I used up a lot of my arm strength. Arm strength. To make sure Foxy didn't get me, but that's okay. We can recover. We can recover. Shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. Bonnie, he just shows up. He wasn't even in the hallway. He just appears out of nowhere. How does he do it? How does he do it? Does he take the... Maybe he takes the... I think he takes the vent. I'm going to use my ultimate Batman detective skills and determine that he uses the vent to get to this room super fast. Oh, wasn't there a thing about luring him out? No, that was a different game. Now I'm getting my FNAF FANGAMEs mixed up. There was a game that you could like lure him out of the vent with the audio lure. I don't think that was this one. I think that was a different one. Yeah, so he's here. So that weird crashing sound I hear is him leaving. Got it. And he just went back down the hallway this time, so we should be fine. Freddy's here. Get out of here, Freddy. Nobody wants you here. There's a fire. Fire! Fire! Run away! Okay. Foxy is still just chilling. We just got rid of Freddy, so I'm not too worried about him. We should be fine on the cameras. Power, at least. At least I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. Okay, Bonnie's back on his way down. Chica's also on her way down. But they're both going down the hallway. So I can at least see them. Okay. Bonnie's here. Is Foxy over here? Foxy's over here. Okay. Chica's on her way, but she should be fine. She'll show up at the door when she's ready. We shouldn't have to worry about Foxy for the rest of the night. I mean, we might have to. But I'm not going to worry about him too much. Okay. Got rid of her. She's already back in the hallway. Oh, actually, no, she's leaving. That's terrifying. Okay, I didn't notice that she had her head all the way wrapped around. Okay, Bonnie's on his way down. Foxy we have to keep at bay. I don't know if that means Chica's gonna turn right around in it. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about it. That wasn't that bad. Honestly, this isn't too bad of a game. I might potentially even make a third part at some point. Because I'm actually having fun with this one. And I'm curious to see what the finale would be. Because that was only night 3. So I'm curious to see what like night 4 and night 5 would be. And if anything new shows up here. I heard that. You squeaky? What are you, squeaky? You're like, I can hear you from like a mile away. Alright, these ones seem to be the ones that got used up the most. So let's take care of these. These are probably the hallway, I'm going to say. Let's say those are the hallway ones. I'm curious to see if there's any new mechanics for this night. He just seems... Is he here? I heard a squeak. I guess not. I thought I heard a squeak. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Yeah, because I don't see anything unless he's hiding in the shadows somewhere, but that would seem a little bit unfair. I heard that. Hey! Alright, he's gone. Oh, that one will be last. That's Foxy's. I'm guessing this is the power room. I'm trying to figure out what camera's which. I don't need to. I just think it's kind of fun. So I think this was the power room. Those top two left ones were the hallways, since they were also really low charge. The rest of these are fine, so it's just this one. So and this one's probably Foxy's, which is why it's so low. The nice thing is you can just turn around at any point and not lose progress on anything. So that's kind of nice. Like the fact that I didn't even hear him there. Probably because I was talking. You know, sometimes talking leads to me dying. And I should probably learn better, but also there's no point in playing these videos with no commentary, because I feel like that'd be kind of boring. I mean, there's games you can play with no commentary, but like honestly, this game would be really boring if there was no commentary. Not in terms of like the gameplay is boring, but like imagine watching this video, but I've not been talking the entire time. I don't know. I just couldn't ever really do no commentary content, because that's just not something I like, so I feel like that'd be kind of boring. But there's a market for it. But anyway, we're gonna call it here. We made it through 2 nights, because now we're on night 4, and I probably will be back to make a 3rd part. I'm gonna give it like a couple days, but I'll be back to make a 3rd part on this game at some point, because I do want to finish it, but just not all in one sitting. But all around, really great game. I really do like it. Obviously, there are some flaws, but, no game is perfect. And honestly, I kind of like the games that aren't perfect, right? Like JR's. People like it. People also don't like it. There's a whole bunch of controversy with it because the gameplay was kind of very boring. But I had tons of fun with that game. And I kind of like these kind of games, where it's like, people might look at this and be like, oh, it's a FNAF remake. It's boring, it's whatever, right? It's repetitive, all this kind of stuff. But I really like it. I don't know. I think it's fun. So that's just kind of where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to the second one whenever that comes out. So anyway, that is going to be it for the video, and we'll do what we always do here on the channel. We'll do our shameless plug. So go check out my Instagram, link down below, and my channel membership is also kind of down below the video, so check that out if you want to. You get some fun perks. Like yesterday, I uploaded a full, like, almost 2-hour footage from a game I played yesterday called Pools. It's like a backrooms game. So that was a members only video, and I do some more videos like that every now and then whenever I feel like it, of like unedited full content and not like the trimmed down videos. So if you guys want a perk like that, then you can become a member. But also, one of the main perks that you get, and that happens every day, is a shout out in every video. So here is the shout out to my current channel members. Thank you guys so much for being my members. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys are. And so here is your daily shout out. And yeah, with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And for your question of the day, are you guys excited for the second one of this game? That's your question. Are you guys excited for part 2 / FNAF 2 version of this game? Because I am. I think it'd be fun. So, yeah, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, right, I can't leave. I gotta do the thing.